in the City League Championship games. There is also cash money on the line. $2,500 goes to the winning team of the first ever women's division, the Queens of the Court in the City League. It's our second year of broadcasting this event for you on the ISC Sports Network, and once again joined by former IUPUI Jaguar Marcellus Barksdale. I am Greg Rakestraw. There you see the two teams that'll be hooping it up tonight. Fitness Baddies in action, the blue, Naturally Yours in purple. And for those that maybe did not get to watch our telecast from a season ago, this is a league that is primarily made up of players that played college and high school basketball locally in the area, but not restricted to that level. Anyone wants to come here and play on a given Thursday night is welcome to. Division I, Division II, Division III, NAI level players. And in the case of Naturally You, Marcellus, a pair of former WNBA players and Miss Basketballs in Amber Harris and Stephanie Babunga.
Absolutely. I joke all the time. Indiana is one of those few places where you can roll into a gym on a Thursday night and you're catching basketball at the highest level on both the men's and now we see it the women's side. So we're glad to be here. Naturally You, led by Stephanie Babunga, the former Ohio State, North Carolina grad, 22.6 a game. And in her spare time, she plays professional for the Fever. So I think we're in for a treat.
Stephanie was a second-round pick of the Fever in 2018. Again, played at Brownsburg High School. Younger brother Jordash just finished up at UIndy. Older brother Julian is a star in Japan and has played there professionally. He was a state champ at Brownsburg with Gordon Hayward back in 2008. And Amber Harris went on to play at Xavier. She was the fourth pick of the WNBA draft. Had been playing professionally in China right as the pandemic broke out last year, and now is back here as well. Now, on the opposite side, for the Fitness Baddies in action, they are led by a trio of former Division I players. Dee Dee Williams, Indiana All-Star from Ben Davis High School. Taylor Griffith, who played at Western Illinois. And Megan Kraft from Terre Haute South that played at Ball State University. And yes, this is the first time that we have had a women's division, and it shows you the depth of talent that there has been. So many great players that have come out for this first year of activity.
Absolutely. We talk about great players. We just look at this Fitness Baddies team. They end up beating another pair of Miss Basketballs, Bria Gross and Courtney Moses. And again, the talent on the men and women's side is there. So I think we're in for a treat tonight, and we're really excited to, personally, I'm excited to see what this is all about. Got 2,500 on the line, so I think we should see quite the game tonight.
And let's talk about the facility that we are in. This is the Bonner Family Legacy Center here on the campus of Arsenal Tech. This building is about 10 years old. This was part of the Near East Side Legacy Project that was part of Super Bowl 46 being played here again in January or February rather of 2012. We are nestled just east of downtown on the beautiful campus of Arsenal Technical High School. And on a day where it's in the 90s outside, the air conditioning works, The natural light is fantastic, and we should see some great basketball tonight.
Oh, for sure. I'm just so thankful to be part of this. Got the community out, all people just coming out, watching some good basketball right, along the heart of downtown Indianapolis. I can't ask for anything better.
There's not a lot of seats in the building. We expect it to be full as the game goes on again. This is the opening half of our doubleheader. The men's game will follow immediately after this one. We'll take this quick timeout. When we come back, starting lineups, opening tip-off in our women's championship game here on the ISC Sports Network. McCulling in time. Oh, no! It's good.
This one is good.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Dawson makes a great catch.
Spin, win, three, bury it for Leland Walker.
Tie the game they do with the dunk by Malik Edmonds. What a play.
Oh, my goodness.
I feel a little momentum starting to fall Ellen's way.
Wrestler! Whoa! Now that Illinois is actually halfway decent, I am not enjoying watching them as much. It's kind of weird. As for the Bears, this is the year for Trubisky. If he doesn't play better this year, they need to cut ties. Pretty good.
Oh my God!
We are ripping fast today.
How hard can it be, right?
These are now selling for about $3,500. So we're back to our old ways of pulling rocks.
Act like idiots on camera, open cards, and talk about the hobby.
About to announce the starting lineups for our women's championship game here of the City League with $2,500 on the line. Tonight's broadcast presented in part by Indy Pro Tow, located at 3350 Sutherland Avenue. They've provided the Indianapolis community with quality towing for over 40 years. Their experienced team offers professional care and speedy service. If you find yourself stranded from an accident or your car simply will not start, give them a call, 317-926-2335. 24/7 for prompt service. Indy Pro Tow also provides support to multifamily communities by identifying abandoned or distressed vehicles for better property management. Remember Indy Pro Tow for all your towing needs. And Marcellus, this is part of the story of this league. Every team on the women's and men's side has a local business that is sponsoring and advertising on the front of the jersey.
Absolutely. I've noticed that. And again, taking a little bit of credit from the European model where we see the sports teams, aligning with corporate partners. But again, we just look at the community impact that the City League has here in the city of Indianapolis. Nothing short of amazing. So again, that's a great opportunity. And again, these businesses have put their money where their mouths are, and these women are out here competing for $2,500 tonight.
All right, that's the Fitness Baddies in action. I think we're going to short the Fitness Baddies for the course, or maybe just fitness for the course of the broadcast. Dee Dee Williams wears number 20. Taylor Griffith, number 0. Megan Kraft, number 31. Showtime Harris, number 21. Courtney Kovachkov wearing number 10. Lily Rodriguez, number 5. You and I are a bit partial to Alex Mislin, wearing number 3 tonight, former IUPUI assistant coach. Elise Stevens wearing number 24. Tracy Maddox, number 22. Amanda Brown, number 40. Naturally You. Stephanie Babunga wears number 21. Amber Harris, number 11. Mackenzie Reeser, number 2. Coco Moore wearing number 25. Asia Green at number 10. There you see Day King, Candace Body, Belinda Drake, and Michelle McCreeder rounding out the rest of the Naturally You lineup. Again, Babunga and Harris will understandably command your attention for tonight's game.
Oh, absolutely. Just look at the size. Again, they are fully capable, man, woman, whoever, of really doing their work. So I'm excited to watch them play.
We'll play largely running clock during the course of our game. But one thing that has changed from last year is that we will have the Elam ending. I know you've been a part of the basketball tournament, and this is starting to gain a lot more traction in terms of, hey, it's a great way to end basketball games.
A great way to end basketball. First dead ball under 4 minutes will stop the clock, and 8 points will be added to the team that's ahead score.
They'll add an extra point. In this one.
Nine. My apologies.
8, that's okay.
9 points added to the leading score and playing to that score, so every game is going to end on a made bucket.
So Babunga will jump at center for Naturally You. Dee Dee Williams will have the honors for the Fitness Baddies. And Naturally You in purple, Fitness Baddies in blue. Championship game is underway here from the Legacy Center on the campus of Tech High School. And this first half will largely move quickly. But not surprisingly, get the ball in the low block. Babunga couldn't get the shot to go, and here comes the Fitness Baddies. Griffith only a couple years removed from playing college basketball in Macomb, Illinois, at Western Illinois. And she'll take the quick look and bury the triple.
See it right there. Just like they drew it up. Great start. Nets are snapped out to an early 3-0 lead.
You referenced the fact that they beat a pair of Miss Basketballs in Bria Goss and Courtney Moses-Delks. That's Kentucky and Purdue, by the way, from a collegiate standpoint. 56-52, and Taylor had 17 points in that game.
It looks like this Fitness team is really going to want to stretch the floor, use their quickness, use their shooting ability.
Well, there's no way they can match up with Babunga and Harris.
No way, no way. So we'll look for Naturally You to continue to pound it inside as we see on their first 2 possessions.
And again, you're even seeing a little zone here, which you're thinking, hey, wait a minute. In rec league basketball, you're playing zone.
Hey, 2,500 on
Thank
the line.
you. That's exactly where I was
going.
going.
Different.
You and I think alike. That's a little scary for you, but you and I are in agreement. Babunga slices through the zone and scores it.
And Babunga's at her best when she's getting downhill. Really look for her to control the high post that she has these last 2 possessions against this zone.
Stephanie was in the WNBA bubble last year. Began that time out in Bradenton, Florida with the Indiana Fever, then was traded to the Sky during the course of last season. So Wearing purple is not exactly unfamiliar for Stephanie, getting back to her Brownsburg Bulldog days. Of course, we'll see that for the Ben Davis Giants players here, too. Another wing three is good. That's Megan Kraft. Again, Megan, Terre Haute South High School, former Ball State Cardinal.
Yep, I don't think I've ever came across a basketball player from Terre Haute that cannot shoot the three.
Lefty on the drive by Coco Moore. Coco played at Lawrence North and played at SIU Edwardsville. Has spent some time playing overseas, and nobody was camping out on the wing. Turnover committed by the Fitness Baddies. It's so wonderful to see a great crowd for this game.
Oh, absolutely. Not a seat left in the house.
Extra shot for Naturally You, make it 2 of them. Again, not surprising. Play to your strength. That shot left short, make it 3 rebounds on the possession of Babunga with the touch.
Babunga so finesse. Rebound out to the one leg Dirk. Fade away from the mid post.
And I would imagine if Stephanie wants to, there'll be an opportunity overseas for her to play coming up this winter and fall as Griffith gets the bucket.
Fitness leading the score out to 5 early points. Slashing, shooting threes, showing the array of her arsenal.
You and I know a thing about Western Hall in Macomb, Illinois.
Absolutely.
A long-time
Macomb,
conference rival of IUPUI.
Winding roads, getting from Indy to Macomb. Seems like it always snows on that Route 2 in the wintertime.
You could go in July to be snowing in Macomb, Illinois. The runner off the window, no, and Harris, the uncontested board. I'm not just going to be any offensive rebound looks for the Fitness Baddies today.
Yeah, it might be one and done. So we'll see how they use their three-point shot to equalize a lot of these inside baskets by Naturally You.
Block-to-block pass, and Asia Green missed the bunny, but she gets a rebound. Couldn't go. Courtney Kavachkov, who played at the now-closed St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer, gets the 17-foot jumper to go. And that is her second field goal.
Again, Fitness is really looking to get the ball out, getting jump shots. They can definitely shoot it.
So 4 minutes in. The clock is on your screen. These games are designed to take about an hour. Again, with a little more on the line tonight, give it a little extra time.
A little extra time. Add a little buffer in there.
Each team now with a turnover so far in the game. Thank our great crew, Jordan Shue, Dennis Glover, Shea Goodpaster, Rob Lynch, and Eldon Wheeler. Jump shot is good. That is Showtime Harris, and if your nickname is Showtime, you had better knock that down.
Absolutely, saw it right there. Contested jump shot, don't even see it. Finds the bottom of the net.
She played at Arlington High School and played Division II basketball at Alaska Anchorage for the Seawolves. And the turnover committed by Naturally You.
Yeah, Naturally You. Looks like they're trying to go inside to Amber Harris down there. Might not be a bad thought. Got to be being a little careless with the rock.
And a foul going to be called. Again, because of how quickly we play these games, usually foul concerns tend not to be as big of an issue.
Yeah, like we keep reiterating the 2,500 on the line. You know, I think it may come into play a little bit.
Pull up three, left short. And my partner spent 5 years playing at IUPUI.
Long time ago, man.
Not that long ago.
It feels like it.
Lexington, Kentucky. Tates Creek High School, did I get it right?
Yep,
Still got it down cold, good.
There we go.
Played overseas in Germany following his playing days. Blocking foul, count the bucket for Stephanie Babunga.
And again, Babunga controlling the high post as always. Catching in the middle, facing up, 2 dribbles to an and one. Look for her to really get going in that middle area.
Way to stay strong, way to stay strong.
Babunga connects on the free throw. She has 7 of the 9 so far for Naturally You. Spot up wing 3 is good. D.D. Williams. All 5 players on the floor have scored now for the Fitness Baddies.
Exactly. You see their ball movement, their willingness to make shots. It's going to be a team effort for everybody on that side if they've got a chance of pulling this one out.
D.D. a part of those ridiculously good teams at Ben Davis High School. Harris. I think you'll give that shot up if you're the Baddies.
Excellent rebound right there by Showtime Harris.
Kovachkov a hard tumble. Did not slow down D.D. Williams in the slightest. As she sticks the three. Fourth made three for the Baddies.
Yep, they are getting it up, and not sure if 2,500 on the line might need to call a timeout.
Clearly their fitness is paying off. They got the legs and the jump shots.
Let's see if Knaturally You tries to get inside here.
They'll fire up a three. That does not go. Babunga one dribble. Not that time. Good crashing board. But the putback does not go.
See on that possession, Fitness is going to pack it in and make Knaturally You beat it from the perimeter while they come down and get another three straight possessions, 3 threes in a row.
And there is a timeout taken. That three is good for Taylor Fisher. So not just Fisher knocking down the three, but that is 4 different players that have made a three for the Fitness Baddies.
And again, we 21-9. Little over 7 minutes gone in the game. Knaturally You is going to have to regroup. Again, 2,500 on the line. This team is in the championship for a reason. Really look for them to make a push coming out of this timeout.
Tonight's game presented by Know Your Baller. It's an advanced statistical analysis platform for the next-gen baller. They provide in-depth performance analytics which help to identify under-the-radar superstars by quantifying common basketball terms such as lazy defense and hustle. They also provide video mixes and college recruiting videos. Check them out on Instagram and YouTube at Know Your Baller. Greg Rakestraw, Marcellus Barksdale with you here on the ISC Sports Network. Thanks to Austin Taylor and all the good folks of the City League for having us back here for a second consecutive year. This year the league was delayed by about 4 months to help provide a little more time to get ready for the pandemic, and the three is good. Bucket is made by Day King. Played at John Marshall High School. Pull up 2, no good, and Babunga snares at another rebound. So King makes the first 3 of the game for Knaturally You.
Back to her same spot.
Make 1, make 2.
Back off the bench, microwave coming in, 2 big threes.
Played for the John Marshall Patriots since closed high school on Indy's east side. And a moving screen is called. I'll go against Showtime Harris.
Knaturally You, quick 6-0 run coming out of the timeout, cutting the 12-point lead in half right here.
Even when you got size, the three's a difference maker, isn't it?
Absolutely.
A couple of substitutions now for the Fitness Baddies, at least one. Here's Alex Mislin. Alex referred to herself as the grandma of her team. We know Alex from her days as an assistant coach at IUPUI, but she played collegiately at Green Bay. Babunga, step back 3, does not go. And the rebound goes to Griffith. Griffith just 2 years removed from playing Division I basketball. Spot up 3 in the corner. That's good. Bucket is made by Kraft.
Excellent basketball right there. The inside cut, kick out to the corner 3. Fitness will take that all day, and that's when they're at their best, going inside out, really surrounding that three-point line and getting them up.
Of the 24 points, 18 from three-point range for the Baddies. Wide open 3 does not go, and I think Knaturally You's being maybe a little too unselfish in terms of passing out of those post looks.
Oh, absolutely. Knaturally You's got the clear size advantage inside. Would like to see them go inside a little bit more.
Lily Rodriguez will check in from Toa Baja in Puerto Rico. We had some youngsters from Puerto Rico on the ISC Sports Network a few weeks ago, playing up in the Greater Lafayette World Series. Backdoor cut that was well defended.
Inside, outside.
Mislin, not that time. And the long rebound tracked down by Babunga. Spin, up, under. Maybe a pivot foot switch, but it wasn't called, so let it go. She's got 9.
Little dipsy-do pro step right there. Patience. Move that pretty. It's hard to call travel on, man.
Well, it's pros. You get a little extra,
exactly.
little extra run. Mislin from 15 couldn't get it to go. Had a couple of good looks that wouldn't fall for Alex. Native of Crown Point High School. She and Courtney Kovachkov both representing Crown Point in today's game. Nice step through, just couldn't get the finish. That was Coco Moore.
Yeah, Coco Moore, excellent job getting there. Had an inside out from the corner.
Griffith in traffic, not that time. She played for J.D. Gravina at Western Illinois. Outstanding coach. Jive ball, jump ball. Good tie up that time by Megan Kraft. The arrow goes to the Baddies. So we are already midway through this opening half. In this largely running clock that we play at this contest.
Fitness trying to get some movement. Looks like Knaturally You is extending the pressure just a little bit.
That'll be an over and back violation. Third turnover committed by the Baddies.
Looks like Knaturally You is trying to get out, guard the three-point line a little more, being a little more disruptive, guarding the ball.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, this is the first of its kind, the first women's division of the City League. This is the fourth year for the men's league. And the men's championship game will follow this one. Harris is yet to score. That's really kind of her first post look at this point.
And again, missed the layup, but again, that's all day unguardable.
Rodriguez fires a three and misses everything. As you can see, we have added seats on both ends, trying to get as many fans into this game as possible.
I think real quickly we'll move the standing room.
We might be there already. Another three in the corner. That's good again. And off the bench, Day King with 9. Knaturally You back within 4.
Day King loving that right corner right there. Really the weak spot of that zone as Fitness is really sagging in there.
Mislin, not that time, and Babunga, another rebound. The runner by Moore does not go. There's Babunga picking up the loose change. And Harris will knock it down.
Harris finally on the board after a couple of missed easy looks. She gets going, she'll be a lot to handle.
Or missed basketball from North Central. Runner by Rodriguez does not go, and able to get her own rebound.
Rodriguez really doing a good job of picking up the intensity for Fitness. Getting the loose ball, they're playing hard.
And for the lead that was built up for the Fitness Baddies, all of a sudden, next bucket ties it for Knaturally You.
Absolutely. Again, these two teams are in the championship for a reason. I expect this thing to go down to a wire with 2,500 on the line. And again, Knaturally You, if they get the ball inside, outside, that's where they really had their success. As Fitness Baddies packs it in. Another three up by Day King.
Not from her spot, but when you got Harris, some people might want to count that as assist.
Hey, it's an assist, man. And with the size advantage right there, if Knaturally You can really get those shots up and crash the boards on the inside, they'll get a lot of those putback buckets very easily.
I can hear our buddy Carlos Knox screaming, "Get you an assist," as we speak. Now the women's assistant coach at the University of Cincinnati.
Shout out to Carlos Knox, my guy. I wouldn't say this normally, but just out of respect, the only guy that's always beat me in a shooting contest. I've actually never beat him in a shooting contest, man.
Nobody's ever beat Carlos in a shooting contest. One of the 3 numbers that's retired in the history of IUPUI men's basketball. One of the others, by the way, is in the building tonight. IUPUI head coach Matt Crenshaw. Nice to say that again, by the way.
There we go.
IUPUI head coach Matt Crenshaw. Dee Williams makes the first of 2 free throws and makes the second one as well. We'll talk to her high school head coach and Stan Benj, going to join us at halftime. After spending time at IUPUI, then Ron Colley back at Ben Davis now. Wing 3 does not go. Elise Stevens in for the first time for the Fitness Baddies. She played her high school basketball at Batesville. Spot up 3 by Griffith does not go. But the rebound picked up by Showtime Harris.
Dee Williams on this Fitness team doing an excellent job of pushing the ball in transition, really finding the shooters on the wing, and that's what Fitness wants to do.
We do not have a shot clock, by the way, even though a lot of these players that are play pro are used to using it. And Williams makes her 3rd 3 of the game. She's got 11 points. First player for other side in double figures.
And Dee Dee Williams showing her versatility, really doing it all. Both the defensive and offensive end, getting assists, knocking down shots, rebounding. I don't know if she can afford to come out today. Not for $2,500.
Harris draws 3 defenders, and you couldn't play a high-low any better if you're Naturally You.
Exactly. That's where they're best going. Amber Harris and Stephanie Babunga, 1-2 punch on the inside as
Kavachkov
another 3.
representing the forgotten Pumas from St. Joseph College. Kavachkov's got 8. Had a chance to see her play against UIndy a few times back in the day. Harris gets fouled, and Amber Harris will shoot 2. Again, we talked about this. Amber was playing professionally, not only in China, in Wuhan, where the outbreak started last year. She was lucky enough to be back home here on kind of the month-long holiday break that you know well that overseas players tend to have. And so, luckily for her, she was here as all that transpired. And
Absolutely.
not sure has ever gone back at this point. Harris goes 1 for 2. She's got 5 points. Nice high-low, and that's Tracy Maddox, who just checked in for the first time from Marion High School.
Got the big dog Julian Babunga in the building. Stephanie's older brother.
He got to play in TBT a couple of weeks ago. Runner does not go.
For all the young hoopers out there wanting to learn how to add something to your bag on your basketball game, Julian Babunga, best shot fake I've seen with my own eyes. Best shot fake every time gets the guy to lift up the floor. Fundamentally sound.
There's a song from a band called Alphaville that's way old for you, called Big in Japan. That's Julian Babunga.
Absolutely.
Pull up for the long 2, does not go, and Julian's sister Stephanie able to track down the loose ball. Good recovery there. Babunga powers through up and in, and a chance to make this a 2-point game with an and 1, and Stephanie now has 13.
Again, Stephanie doing what she does, just using her strength, using her size to really muscle it in.
Maddox gets whistled for the foul. Great job by our camera operator, Eldon Wheeler, showing you that foul. 14 for Stephanie.
Skip by Harris.
The Baddies turn it over. Chance to tie or take the lead. And Harris jump stop and bucket.
You see Harris with the steal on one end, getting out of transition with the little pro hop to the finish, and she is coming alive.
That's going to be a reach-in foul on Amber. And again, 20-minute running clock. That's the case in both halves. And then we get to the Elam ending. First dead ball after the 4-minute mark. The window closed quickly.
Real quick. Towers.
Elbow jump shot does not go. And we have point totals. I don't have rebound totals. My guess is Stephanie might be approaching double-double territory already.
Whole lot.
See if we'll hold for 1 here. Again,
hold for 1.
No shot clocks here in the building.
Got to isolate Babunga in this pick and pop.
Well, turnover committed by Naturally You.
Showtime Harris out in transition. Little
Good.
Euro.
Good take.
A little too quick.
Babunga trying to get the shot off, and Harris will not get it off in time. And very fittingly, we are tied at 32 at halftime. We'll take this quick timeout. We'll come back at a special guest to be joining us next as you're watching the City League Women's Championship with $2,500 on the line. Dee Dee Williams, talk to her high school head coach, and we come back on the ISC Sports Network.
3, 2, 1.
As the first dunk in the building from Aaron Joya. Waits, Waddell finishes. And lays it in.
There is right now the
Nice
play of the game.
move. Better finish. We might see that on Plays of the Week. Great feed. The finish. Spin, win, 3. Bury it in the lane. No, gun, yes. Stop. Whoa, what a play. Flying in.
The best video on the internet is not the guy of the last week or so. It's the surfing bulldog.
Expecto Patronum, like, Harry Potter. Everybody knows what I'm talking about at home.
I'm not
Confused.
12.
You are one of the most disgusting people I've ever met.
You asked. You open up the door. Squeaky. Colts quarterback room is kind of like picking your favorite Ernest movie. They're all pretty bad. You have
Did you actually see any of those?
You have to go. I really was a big Ernest. Yeah.
No way.
Ernest fan. Ernest Goes to Camp was my favorite.
Back inside the Bonner Family Fitness Center, the Legacy Center, here on the campus of Arsenal Technical High School. It is the championship game of the Women's City League with $2,500 on the line. Greg Rakestraw, Marcellus Barksdale. We are very happy joined, though, by a legendary head coach and one heck of a basketball player as well. Stan Benge, and one of his top players today is Ben Davis. Bria Goss is joining us. Guys, it's great to have you.
Good being here. I mean, it's fantastic being here. It's neat seeing the women out there playing.
Yeah, and I'm so happy to be here. Unfortunately, I'm not playing, so that kind of sucks, but it is good to be here with you guys.
Bria, you are the scoring champ in the league this year, so congratulations on that. What's it like having a league like this to keep your skills sharp in the summer?
Thank you. And you know what? Since this is the first year, it is something that I have really enjoyed, just being able to be a part of something bigger than myself. I think they did a good job, getting the community involved, along with just really good competition. I mean, being the scoring champ in this league, it wasn't an easy thing. It's not like you can just easily wake up and, put your shoes on and perform. You actually have to go out there and actually get a bucket. So it was really good competition, and I really like it.
And Stan, I know you and I were talking before the broadcast that you're just happy that all of your former players have a chance to play in a league like this one.
Oh, as a coach, and you never know, but you want to develop a love for the game. And obviously they're playing, 10, 20 years after they left high school. And to me, this is just fantastic because there really wasn't a place for a lot of the women to play. Some of them went overseas, some of them played some pro ball, but there wasn't any place else for them to go. And I think this is just absolutely fantastic.
And Bree, I know after your days in Kentucky, tried your hand at being a pro, went through some health scares, had a great opportunity with the Indiana Fever. I think you got to do some broadcasting for the Fever as well.
Yeah.
What's keeping you busy these days?
Not only doing the Fever broadcasting, which I love, and thank God it's about to come back, but I just signed to go to Sweden. So I leave on September 4th for my 7th year overseas. I'm getting old, coach. 7th year overseas, playing in Sweden for my first time, so I'm really excited about that.
I had a friend that played in Finland. I've heard anybody playing in any of the Nordic countries absolutely love it over there.
Yes, Finland it was so easy to adapt there. That was my first couple years overseas, so just getting used to their culture and that cold, because that cold is something different. It's not like here at all, so it was a lot of fun to be over there too.
Stan, what is it like for you to be back home at Ben Davis High School?
It's neat. I mean, I enjoyed my time a lot at Ben Davis, then was able to go out with Austin at IUPUI for a couple of years, and then got an opportunity to coach at Roncalli, and then being back, it's home again. And I'm really enjoying it and looking forward to this year.
Absolutely. Bria, $2,500 on the line. This being year one with $2,500 pot. Seeing a lot of the talent on both the men's side, but also the women's side. Just how has City League allowed you to prepare as you begin to embark on your journey overseas?
Man, it's a huge factor. They talk a lot about, making sure you're training and you're in shape before you come over. Well, no matter how much I train, you're still not in basketball game shape because you're not going up and down, you're not playing defense, you're not coming back on offense. So if I do really well overseas, I'm going to, admit that to the City League because it has really opened my eyes to the things that I need to make sure I'm doing better and just kind of got my conditioning to a whole new level too. So I know I don't leave for another month or so, but just being able to kind of get my feet wet is because of this league. So I have a lot to say.
And real quick, last thing. Yeah. Got to pick on your big sister, De'Ara, real quick. What do we got to do to get De'Ara in City League next summer?
Well, she was here.
Oh, she was?
She was. So
okay.
So the game that we lost against Dee Dee's team, her and our other D1 player, Victoria, were out at a wedding.
Oh, what? I saw that on Instagram.
Yes.
That's okay.
But she did really well. She actually hit the game winner to beat Amber's team, which made us the #1 seed.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed she thought a wedding was more important than playing with you.
Welcome to what growing up's all about.
I think she owes $2,500.
I think so too. I'm holding to it too.
Guys, we'll let you enjoy the second half. Bria and Stan, thank you very much. Great to see you guys.
Hey, thank you.
Stay tuned. More of our championship broadcast of the City League Women's Division comes your way next. We're tied at 32 here on the ISC Sports Network.
Shot at the buzzer. She got it! Oh my goodness, what a shot!
Hello! Did it again. Hello! Made the highlight reel again. That goes to Mentor and all kinds of room to run. Down the middle of the field, and he will not be touched. Jackson, hello! There we go.
Stokes throws it, caught, ball ricochets.
Wow.
A huge hit.
Wow. This has been an amazing display of goal scoring.
Your life is on the go. Now your viewing habits can be on the go. With the ISC Sports Network app, your team is at your fingertips. You can download years' worth of content from the ISC Sports Network library. High school, college, special events, weekly and monthly shows, wherever you find your favorite app. And you can always find out more information at iscsportsnetwork.com.
Oh, baby! That got me awake. The worm has turned in Logansport.
Look at that play.
The lob underneath, and if you don't get any picture perfect more than that.
That young man will be glad that our cameras were here for tonight's contest.
You can't get enough of them.
You can't get enough of us. Good one, J-Man.
This is the worst scandal. This
is worse than steroid. Not so fast.
Are you going to watch the XFL?
I'll probably watch a little bit of it.
You want to go through and pick some games?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I really don't.
Oh my God! We are ripping fast today.
And how hard can it be, right?
These are now selling for about $3,500. So we're back to our old ways of pulling rocks.
Act like idiots on camera, open cards, and talk about the hobby.
I want to thank our friends at the Indiana Sports Corp for being a sponsor of the broadcast tonight, as well as the City League in total. ISC, Indiana Sports Corp, works to bid on and bring sporting events to Indianapolis to drive community impact. Since starting in 1979, they have hosted everything from the Pan Am Games in '87 to the Super Bowl in 2012, and most recently, the entire 2021 NCAA men's basketball tournament. To do this work, they need the support of community members just like you. To find out how you can get involved in Indy's future sporting events, visit indianasportscorp.org. Thanks to Ryan Vaughn and all the wonderful people at the Sports Corp. All right, buddy, quick thoughts on what we're going to see here early in half number 2.
Again, all tied up, 32-32. Fitness got out to a very hot start, leading by as many as 12. Knaturally You, led by Amber Harris and Stephanie Babunga, really controlling the inside. Fitness is going to have to get more shots up, limit the inside paint touches, and if you're Knaturally You, you just got to get out to a hot start and hopefully carry that momentum over from the first half into the second half.
So the 5 on the floor for the Fitness Baddies. Their starting 5 of Kovachkov, Dee Williams, Showtime Harris, Taylor Griffith, and Megan Kraft. For Knaturally You, Babunga, Harris, Asia Green. North Central High School, played collegiately at NAI Harris Stowe. Coco Moore of Lawrence North, and Candace Body. 3-4, Green is good. Her first basket, and it's a good time to start.
Great time to start right there. Big start to the half.
Kovachkov tries to answer, left it short. And the rebound pulled down by Amber Harris.
Look at Knaturally You to try to use this momentum off that first shot as Harris takes that 3.
Not that time for Harris. Showtime Harris for the Fitness Baddies, able to track it down and prevent Babunga from getting an offensive rebound. Step back. Left it short.
Again, Fisher showing her skill set right there. A little spin move to a step back.
She's got 5 points. Green was fouled. Babunga, the leading scorer for Knaturally You with 14. Dee Williams, leading scorer for the Fitness Baddies with 11.
Looks like Asia Green has came alive in this second half. Knaturally You playing a lot faster to begin this half.
Asia Green, Harris Stowe. Again, that's the NAIA level in Missouri. Well, Harris Stowe is located. I know that Robert Fry is there now, at least was a year ago, after playing at Ben Davis High School. Green goes 1 for 2. So first 4 points of the half belong to the team in purple. Naturally, you went 6-1 in league play this year. The Fitness Baddies went 5-3, and Kraft is nudged into the front row.
Again, it's intensity picking up just a little bit, $2,500
The
on
pay window is getting closer.
There we go. There we go.
A rare post up for the Baddies, just because, again, their advantage is on the wing.
Absolutely. Again, look at them posting up, trying to go inside, outside.
Last touched by Naturally You.
Let's go. Good D. Good D. Good D. Good D. Let's go. Purple. Look. Hey, outside. Shot.
Spot up 3 by Harris does not go, and Amber Harris will track it down.
Little Harris on Harris action right there. Harris showing her handle.
5 years in the WNBA. And Amber has lost the handle.
You good. You good.
There's literally 4 players outside the arc. And there's pace and space for the Baddies, understandably so. And Stephanie Babunga again showing you why she spent the last 3 years playing in the WNBA.
Absolutely. The little stare down after the block.
I know that's right. Shot. Hey.
And again, to try to put just how impressive it is to be a WNBA player in perspective. You're basically looking at, because of, say, the lack of teams compared to the NBA, you have to be in the top probably 150 American players to play in the WNBA. In other words, you can be a really good basketball player and not play in the WNBA from a women's perspective.
You know, thinking the NBA is hard, the WNBA, a lot fewer opportunities. The grind is a little bit different, so much respect to all of these women coming out here participating. And then again, seeing them getting out in the City League, competing, $2,500 on the line. Again, such an amazing thing that they've done for the city in this City League in this first year for the women.
3 is up, no good, but the rebound is there. Put back for Coco Moore, her second field goal. Well, let's also talk about from WNBA standpoint. You know, a lot of ladies that play in the WNBA and then go play overseas.
Absolutely.
Where it's truly a 12-month season for those players. Spot up 3 by Griffith.
Count it.
You had it lined up immediately.
Count it. Look for her to get going. If it leaves her hands, feet set, it is more than likely going in.
Marcellus had the shooter's eye for it immediately.
Rotation was great. I think I heard it roll off the fingertips.
Babunga's 3 does not go. Her Indiana All-Star jersey on the wall at Brownsburg High School. Baddies turn over for a 5th time. And Moore got fouled and got the bucket. And how about this? Kind of the other players have stepped up for Naturally You here in the second half.
Absolutely. Naturally You doing a good job, but the inside presence of Harris and Babunga has been there in the first half, but really these guards are really doing their part to chip in as they look to extend this lead.
It's a free throw here for Moore. Moore played at SIU Edwardsville in the Ohio Valley Conference. Babunga, rebound, bucket, 4-point trip.
Absolutely, 4-point trip right there. And being all the way honest, with the size advantage, missing free throws might not be the worst thing when you got Babunga and Harris down on the blocks to gather the miss.
That's a great step through by Williams, but again, you got 6'3" waiting on you. Harris brushes aside the defender and couldn't get the step back to go.
Again, Harris showing her skill. She can definitely make that shot.
Help! Shot!
Griffith.
Again, Griffith doing what she does. Nice handle. Inside, outside. Got the whole array in arsenal. Putting the ball in the basket.
I think Griffith would have been a part of a heartbreaking moment for us as IUPUI guys. Was we Western hitting a 3 at the buzzer in the Summit League Women's Championship game to then beat IUPUI in overtime. Stephanie Babunga says, all right, I'm going to have my own media timeout here for a second. Let's just catch our breath. They'll try to
get Fitness to extend their zone.
And try to force him out of the zone. Instead, open three and bury it. And Moore's got 9-7 since halftime.
Moore really coming alive inside, outside. And the skill level of these girls, man, you watch men's basketball all the time, a couple dunks, but the skill level of high-level women's basketball is just remarkable. Everybody on the floor can shoot it. Everybody can handle it.
By the way, a few years ago, Amber could dunk it. I'm not sure that's the case now. If you're looking for a dunk, she would be the one to try to provide it. Moore had an opening, couldn't get it to go.
Excellent blocks out by Harris and Williams on that block.
Griffith. Williams for three.
Yeah, get that.
Again, if you're Fitness, that's exactly what you're looking for in every possession. They'll live taking that shot, and they'll make that down. They'll knock that shot down more than not.
And you wonder if just kind of the wear and tear of dealing with the size of Knaturally You is starting to affect him just a little bit.
Yeah, but we see it right there, calling a timeout, gathering the breaths, getting rejuvenated on the sideline.
The backcourt violation because Harris was not in the front court yet. So timeout is given. Let's thank our friends, the American Red Cross. When a home fire or other disasters impact a family, local Red Cross volunteers provide emotional support, emergency financial assistance, and recovery to help guide them through their next steps. During COVID-19, volunteers often deliver this support virtually. Across the Indiana region, the Red Cross responds to an average of 2 to 3 home fires per day. Join the American Red Cross Disaster Action Team to help your neighbors when home fires and other disasters happen in our region. What's got to change if you're the Fitness Baddies here?
Fitness Baddies, you're really just looking to gather your breath and to keep the game within striking distance. The way they shoot the ball makes them very, very dangerous. They can hang up a lot of points in a very short amount of time. But again, Dee Williams is going to have to be on the floor at all times, as well as Taylor Griffith. Really their biggest duo right there. But again, everybody else is going to have to chip in. And these last 12 minutes and 42 seconds are really going to, it's going to take all of it.
As I look around, my friend, I don't think there's a seat left in the house.
Not a seat in the house. No, we got people upstairs on the treadmill looking over. Might be the only seats available, man. Want to watch the game, you got to go work out.
That's why you got us to stream at iscsportsnetwork.com. Turnover by the Baddies, they're 6th. And we will play to the Elam ending. So we'll stop this at the first dead ball after the 4-minute mark. And we'll tack on, or the target score will be 9 from whomever is leading. Moore all alone.
And again, Coco Moore doing her thing, slithering her way in there. Some easy baskets, some inside free throws, 3-pointers, showing it all.
Moore and Green have 13 of the 15 for Knaturally You since halftime.
But again, if Fitness can't shut them down, it's going to be a lead could get out of hand very quickly.
Harris. Good luck with that. Great battle. Got the ball back. Day King back in there for Knaturally You.
Love the scrappiness. Good block by Babunga right there.
And then Kraft just got there a little bit late and picks up the foul.
And you get the size for Knaturally You right there. Harris inside. Babunga stepping out to contest the 3-pointer.
Just some things you can't teach, right?
Can't teach.
And Rodriguez couldn't time it. And you can tell she plays internationally because she immediately puts her hand up.
Yep.
We lost that in the States 35 years ago. She immediately hand up.
The international tendencies.
My foul.
The honesty.
King made 3 threes in the first half. Babunga makes her first 3 of the game, and if she's making that, good luck.
Good luck, man. Babunga just doing what she does right there. That's a tough cover. Williams going back at him. Babunga with the stop.
Straight up block. Could have been called a jump ball. No call either way. It's good. Ball will stay to the Fitness Baddies.
There you go, 21.
Another timeout by Fitness Baddies right there.
Is trying to figure out a way to slow things down a little bit. Clock will stop with 10:24 left to go. Thanks to our friends at Whatever It Takes Consulting. a local women and minority-owned business founded by Dr. Jamise Curtis Banks. Has been in the Equity Organizational Development Services for nearly 20 years. Contact Whatever It Takes Consulting Incorporated to take advantage of their expertise in strategic planning, leadership coaching, and team building. Everything they do is customized and developed uniquely for each client. The company also offers a unique approach to DE and I work facilities that helps each client move the organization towards measurable results. Visit the Whatever It Takes website, whateverittakesconsulting.com. Call 317-292-5989 for a free consultation. 3 for Harris.
Showtime Harris with the corner 3 over the other Harris, Amber Harris in the corner. Cuts this back to single digits.
All 5 starters have made a 3 in this game for the Fitness Baddies.
Again, they're looking to get the ball up as much as they can as they go inside with Knaturally You.
Harris couldn't finish over Williams.
Again, Williams doing an excellent job battling down there, really keeping Harris in check.
Rodriguez pulls the trigger and bang, bang. All of a sudden it goes from being an 11-point game to 5.
There we go. Just like that, that three-point shot, the great equalizer right there. In Fitness, they can really do damage when they're getting that ball up on the three-point line because they get good shots, they knock them down.
First bench points for the Fitness Baddies in tonight's game.
Amber Harris calling to clear out. A little side step back.
Come
over
on.
your head, bang, 3 in the corner.
You can't make that at 6'6". Come on.
You can't do it, man. There's not a lot of 6'6" guys that can make that shot, man.
How about Babunga and Harris back-to-back three-point buckets?
It's tough, man. If they're the kill you on the inside, step out on the outside, if they're doing that, man, they're very difficult to beat. But again, Fitness, they shoot it well too. As we see right there, she gets her feet set. It is good. Snapping nets all day.
We've told you about pro and college and locations for all these young women that are playing tonight. We don't need to describe how good they are. They've made the last 5 3-point. 5 different players have made 5 3-pointers in a row, Marcellus.
I mentioned it earlier. The skill level of these women out here is phenomenal. Everybody can do everything. In front of a packed house, 2,500 on the line.
And you can't let, even though she missed, you can't let Amber catch the ball there. It can't happen.
Can't happen. There she goes, padded stats. Quick little bucket as Williams pushes it down the floor. Harris with another 3.
The streak had to end sometime. And Babunga tips that ball away from Griffith.
Babunga on the baseline. Oh, my goodness.
Had everybody out of their seat along the baseline.
Again, this place is everybody ready to jump up out their seats. Fisher with another 3.
Up and over the backboard. If Amber hit that shot, the game, like and one style, may have ended right there.
Hey, absolutely. I was going to have to take the mic, throw him off, and I was on the court, man. No, excellent move. The talent's remarkable, man.
King made her first 3 threes in the corner. She's missed her last 2 since. Missed those wing 3 looks.
And again, with this Elam ending style to close out the game, this right here is really very important. If Fitness can trim away this lead, you want to be as close as possible at that 4-minute mark. And conversely, Knaturally You wants to extend that lead.
Griffith, by the way, now at 15. She leads
Moore with a good move.
The Baddies. Moore couldn't get the roll. And that ball was touched by one of the players from Knaturally You who was out of bounds. Quick substitution going to come in here. Michelle McCrater will check in.
Again, with this running clock and this Elam ending, this precious time going away right now for Fitness. You know, they want to get as close as possible at this 4-minute mark.
Michelle's going to check in. Amber's like, no. Nope. Again, the pay window is in sight.
Absolutely.
Almost a turnover. Nice basket cut. Kavachkov.
Kavachkov right there off the flex cut. A little over-the-shoulder finish from the block. 3-point ball game.
Third different player for the Baddies in double figures. And this is as close as it has been since early in the half. Good find. And Harris got fouled. And again, I'm not sure how you defend either of those last two shots.
And that high-low right there, Babunga and Harris working on the inside. That's very difficult to defend. But again, Fitness Baddies still at the doorstep, have not gone away yet. Got a minute and 45 seconds left to the Elam ending mark.
Now a timeout going to be called by the Fitness Baddies. Let's step aside. 56-52, 5:42 left to go. Elam ending less than 2 minutes away. We're back after this on the ISC Sports Network. McCulling in time.
Oh, no!
It's good.
This one is good.
There you
go.
go.
Wow, Dawson makes a great catch.
Spin, win, 3, bury it for Leland Walker.
Tie the game they do with the dunk by Malik Edmonds. What a play.
Oh, my goodness.
I feel a little momentum starting to fall Ellen's way.
That in Wrestler! Whoa! Now that Illinois is actually halfway decent, I am not enjoying watching them as much. It's kind of weird. As for the Bears, this is the year for Trubisky. If he doesn't play better this year, they need to cut ties. Pretty good.
So Amber Harris will have one more free throw. Naturally, you enjoying a 4-point lead. Greg Rakestraw, Marcellus Barksdale with you here on the ISC Sports Network. Men's game will follow this one approximately 15 minutes after this one is concluded. Harris misses, and the rebound tipped away and taken by Griffith.
D.D. Williams slashing, a little pull up.
Surprised that one didn't fall. Williams 13 points, second leading scorer. Still on 13 points. Kavachkov got fouled, and that was the rare rotation where both Babunga and Harris were out of the post.
And again, we look at fatigue setting in a little bit from Babunga and Harris. And Kavachka, she's really done her job of controlling the inside despite her size. We saw the last possession, her slashing in on the flex cut for the easy layup.
I know that Courtney and Alex Michelin had to be very proud alums. Crown Point won the 4A girls basketball state championship this year. Their top two players, Lily Stoddard, is committed to play at Purdue. Jessica Carruthers just announced she's heading to IUPUI on Sunday, one of the top players in the state. That was a heck of a get for IUPUI.
Coach Parkinson really doing his thing on the women's side at IUPUI.
And again, just extending that half-court trap a little bit. Turned down a three. Good look from 15 that does not go. Babunga carves out space and one.
Huge and one right there going into 4 minutes. Very pivotal stop right there as they could convert this three-point play.
So we should hit the Elam ending mark here at the end of this free throw. Yep, they'll. I thought they might stop the clock.
Ball.
They did not. And there it is. So, Babunga with 22. 59-52 is our score. So now the clock turns off. The target score is 68. The first team to 68 wins the championship and $2,500.
Exactly. Fitness Baddies going to have to get some threes up, most likely, if they have a chance of cutting down this deficit. Williams with three right there.
And again, what this does is it slows the incessant parade to the foul line. Again, I'm not sure we'll ever see this on a regular basis in college basketball or high school basketball, but I would love to see it for like specific events.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's a good thing, not so much on the regular basketball side. It might take quite a bit of convincing for that adoption. But for these events, as we've seen with TBT, when money is on the line, summer basketball makes a very good alternative. And again, you've got to manage the game completely different than normal.
Like I would love to see like the NIT and CBI, things like that.
Absolutely.
Play this ending.
Absolutely. I've played it before. It adds a different component. But again, you've got to lock in that much more. And really the game is the 4 minutes, and there's a separate game to close out.
So a big part that we have focused, understandably so, on Babunga and Harris, but the story for Knaturally You has been Green and Moore stepping up here in the second half.
So again, it's a team effort, money on the line, championship game. This team is here for a reason. And two players in this league with this much talent on the floor is not going to get it done. But seeing those two chip in for Naturally You has really been all the difference, especially in the second half.
So 7 points away for Naturally You from the championship. Rodriguez's three. Good look that would not go. And Babunga, if not in, she's in double-double territory. She may be in 2020
yeah, I think
territory.
It might be 2020, man. There we go. The hard part on defense right now is don't want to foul.
Babunga from 17. Again, she's a pro.
Oh, a pro's pro. Not just your average pro. She can really hoop. She can really fill it up, and she's giving us the full arsenal in this championship game.
Right idea. I think there was a deflection there. Yep. It'll stay with the Fitness Baddies. Kraft will come back in. Going to give Rodriguez a breather. Not surprisingly, both teams' benches have gotten shorter here in half number 2. Good basket cut, foul. So free throws coming up for Kavachkov.
And there we go, Kavachka again, working her magic on the inside. Just somehow, some way finds the basketball and finds a way to the rim. Excellent job of moving off the ball.
You can't be leaving points to the line at this stage of the game. Everybody on the bench just kind of looked up at the scoreboards behind them. They're doing the math in their own mind. How many away are we? 5 is the answer for the team in purple.
Coco Moore with the three.
King on the baseline. Was a good look for in the last half, and one of the few rebounds that Babunga could not grab in tonight's game.
And again, King with the big 3 threes in that first half.
That was her spot, to her credit, where she made those 3 threes in the first half. Harris got the roll. Showtime Harris was 7.
Fitness doing a good job of continuing to play, getting the ball inside, outside. We'll have to bring together some stops in order to win this.
King the pull-up, good shot. Her first points in the second half.
Again, King doing what she does. She's a shooter with the quick trigger.
Next time down, a 3 can win it for Naturally You.
Yeah, there you go.
And if you're Naturally You, who's taking a shot right now? Everybody's thinking about it. 2,500 on the line. Oh, it's going up.
And it's going in. Amber Harris delivers her second made 3 of the half, and the City League Women's Championship, and $2,500 goes to Naturally You.
Again, Amber Harris doing what she does. Saw some stuff inside, but she could extend the floor right there. And you see, snapping the nets, leaving no doubt about it. 2,500. City League champs, Naturally You.
The trophy presentation is about to happen. And again, you said it very well during that span of all those threes that were taking place midway through the half. The talent level on display tonight, again, very representative of Indiana high school and college basketball, but shows you not just the guys that have great players here in Indianapolis.
Oh, man, I think there's something in the water, man. I'm a Kentucky guy myself, but I've recognized it. I'm so thankful to have been making Indianapolis my second home. The talent on the basketball floor, not only from the pro level, this actually starts when these kids are 4, 5, 6 years old, learning how to play the right way from a skill and fundamental level. And you see it on display right here in front of you with pros on both the men's and women's side competing.
24 points for Stephanie Babunga, 16 for Amber Harris, 13 for Coco Moore, 11 for Day King for Naturally You. For the Fitness Baddies, 15 for Taylor Griffith, 13 for Dee Williams, 11 for Courtney Kavachkov. Marcellus, final thoughts on this one.
Again, huge shout out to Austin Taylor and the City League for everything that they've been able to do. $2,500 on the line. Naturally You winning that. Again, so thankful for seeing the entire community out, standing room only here at the Legacy Center. So again, man, just inspired by the talent on the floor and look forward to seeing it again in the second game on the men's side.
All right, for those of you watching the live stream, stay right there. our coverage of the men's championship game in approximately 10 to 15 minutes. If you're watching a televised replay on Xfinity or the ISC television network, we thank you for joining us. The team with a pair of WNBA draft picks and missed basketballs, they take home the trophy and the check. Final score, 68-55. Thanks for joining us on the ISC Sports Network.
3, 2, 1.
Has the first dunk in the building from Orange. Goya waits, Waddell finishes. And lays it in.
There is right now the play of the game.
Better finish. Good. We might see that on Plays of the Week. Great feed. The finish. Spin, win, 3. Bury it in the lane. No, gun, yes. Whoa, what a play. Flying in.